There we go. I can load into it. Alright. Let's see. Let's see, does this return it to the original position, or is this further? Okay. And press it again. Another one. You spin me right round, be right round the record. Oh, Shippo's on.
Yep, I'm here.
Yay! Prepare for the insanity.
Prepare for the puzzles.
Okay, so this was what I was missing. Oh, yes. Nice. That's what I was missing. That raises one of the gates that's inside here. So when I was looking this up, like to see what I had done and what I hadn't done, I was missing a few things. That's going to help me later with the telescope. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it. This is gonna help you?
Yeah.
What is this? A drain?
No, it's power to the telescope.
Oh, okay. Look at a little faucet.
Yeah. Okay, so I raised this. Now let me press this guy. So, what I missed out was the first island. I did miss out on what to do with the drain. The one drain thing. Um, you know where I was catching the frog?
Yes.
Yeah, so I definitely messed up on that part. Like, I didn't get the other half of it.
Do you have to collect pages or anything in this game?
It's down here. You just collect different kind of books. There's not very
Oh.
many, though. So, there's this closed door right here. You can't do anything with it. But here's another one that you raise up. Raises another gate. This is actually major progress. Maybe I should, yeah, I should press this one. This is, what this is going to do is this helps me power up the telescope. This helps me gain access to the ultimate marble um, puzzle. And also to Gen's library, Gen's laboratory. I can't remember if it's a library or laboratory. Do you remember that one locked door that I came across?
On which island?
It was like the final island, and I was just blocked off by the locked door.
I think I do.
Yeah, it's that thing.
Oh, at least you found it.
So, what I need to do is I need to do the other half of where I caught the frog, get through the vents to get to Gen's laboratory or library. And the game is actually very close to being over at that point.
Oh, wow.
Like, there isn't a whole lot to it, it's just the two major puzzles, the animals, and the orbs, which leads to the marble puzzle, which are all the same thing. It's these golden globe orb things that keep spinning all over the place. And you only need to access one of them in order to get to where Gin is. And now that I have the trap book, I can get Gin. Wait, I remember this a little bit. This will raise the bridge or something? Huh.
Just be careful, a giant shark might jump out.
Yeah. Okay. Chippo's still playing Fire Emblem.
Yes.
Alright, so now I powered this up to go as a ramp. I think this is correct. Now what I'm missing is I need to be able to come out the other exit over here to raise this. This will raise up. The marble puzzle is up here.
Oh, where you have to put the marbles at.
Yes.
You have to put one marble here, and one, you said that you have to do it on each of the islands?
Nope, the marble puzzle is in one location, but it's really weird to figure out, but I do understand it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go back to the second place so I can get to Gen's laboratory or library or whatever you call it. So you remember when we summoned the fish in the water?
Yes.
Each one of those um, each one of those eyeball icon things that you like rotate to have a different color, like a gem that'll show. The gems represent what color each orb is. You need to know which orb is which color. That's what will indicate the color. The location is the island where you raised up the water on each island, and then you have to bring up the 3D map thing to pinpoint which square the marble would go in. But I'm just gonna skip like past like figuring any of that out because they kind of just show exactly. There's pictures on it. I'm not even gonna deal with that, but I know how to solve it.
One of those things. Imagine people back then who didn't have the internet or whatever had to figure this all out by themselves.
That's what I did a long time ago.
I'm sure it took a long time to figure some of these things out. So
Yeah, and that's why I feel the padding of these, Myst games is mostly just when you can't figure out what to do. Because that's what I did as a kid on the original PlayStation when I was bored. Just try to figure out Riven. So if you want to know what I did as a kid, this was one of the games I did. So the question is, where was that? How did it... Okay, the minecart. That's what it was. There we go. So this is going to be the other tricky part. How do I get to Gen's laboratory or library? I need his book. So there's a code that's in Gen's book, and there's a code for the telescope in Catherine's journal that are actually randomized. You actually do need the journals, otherwise you won't be able to get to the exit.
really,
And I probably should tell you something that's really messed up in a second.
okay.
Okay, so the one thing that's really messed up that I do remember that I had to be reminded of. Okay, so in order to get the good ending, you have to trap Gen, and you have to save Catherine, right?
Yes.
So Catherine is on something called Prison Island, and you can only get there through where Gen is right now. He has like a linking book or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Okay, there is there is like music or a sound that only plays in Gen's place. It only plays once. If you go past it and you do not listen or you do not hear it, you will never be able to save Catherine.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yep, you only have one chance. That is messed up.
Why? Why would they do something stupid like that?
I don't know. To be honest, that's terrible. So that turns off the heat, right? How do I drain out the water? Because this turns on the heat. How do I drain out this water? I forget.
Heat it up so much that the water evaporates.
This is actually a boiler. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it and say that I did a successful job.
Good job.
Good job. So what happens is I think you're able to go underneath it somehow. So this is the problem. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do here. Okay, so I had the power in the wrong area. Okay, so let's try it again. The water looks to be gone. So this is where I could enter before. In a tunnel. So the question is, do I use that pipe or do I use a different pipe to get to where again is? Because this pipe just seems to go up this direction. Hmm. Oh my gosh. There's a hidden door.
There's always a hidden door.
So you walk in, you close the doors.
Oh,
There's actually a door over here.
is there really?
Yes.
Ah,
What kind of nonsense is it? Is there a door on the other side?
I wouldn't be surprised.
What kind of nonsense is? Oh my god.
There's
Oh,
the
it's
spinner.
okay. So we found another one of these guys. Not sure how to get to that. Okay, let's walk out here first. This is what I need to get into. This is again this laboratory or library.
Oh,
Huh. So I shouldn't have raised the bridge. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because that's
you
where I
could
was.
go back and lower the bridge.
Apparently. Yeah, because I can't really get past this. This is raised. Shouldn't be raised. That's terrible. Okay. I'm going to read up on this a little bit more. Hmm. Man, so you're saying I have to go all the way back? What is this? What is that? The fan stopped.
Oh, cool. It's very dark.
Excellent. Mine. Oh, that's terrible writing. Okay, so I thought Riven had the Dunny people, but they're actually called like Maui or something.
Oh,
Dunny is actually a dead age, or assumed to be dead. So that tells me that the guy that you're trying to help in the third one is the last Dunny guy. And I never understood that. So Atris and Catherine both threw themselves into the void where the telescope is. Evidence that it might be safe to travel. This is why If you go for the telescope, Gin will murder you, and he'll be like, "Ah, thanks." He's like, "I really wanted this telescope."
Mine now.
And this is hard to read. So Atreus did the same thing with the brothers that he did for his father. He made this age to be a prison, not a death sentence. But his father's crazy, so.
That makes sense.
So this right here, I
Oh, those are the little symbols you showed me for those are the number ones. No, some of the number ones, are they?
not that I know of, but I think this is how you open up the golden orbs. I think. I hope not. Although superficially it is based on a six-color system, I am convinced that there has to be a deeper connection to five. No, no, no. Here it is. Here's the codes.
That's definitely the numbers. I know that. Those are the numbers.
Yep, those are numbers. Take a picture. Because this is all randomized. Like, you have to do something with
Oh,
it.
that's the Those are the set of numbers that you need to use.
Yeah, I've decided to install a coded access system into all of the domes. So this will allow you to go directly to Gin, but do not go to Gin unless you have the trap book.
No, certainly not. I mean, you can't go to again until you save that lady either, though, right?
Actually, you go to Gin first, then you save the lady.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you have to listen to the music thing. So when you get to Prison Island,
You're right. You're right. You just said that.
what's this? Surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently and quite mysteriously been replaced with a new one overnight. I don't know what that is. So the whole reason that the grandfather kind of just lets you wander around is he realizes you're doing the same thing that he's doing. That he's trying to figure out the prison that is Riven.
He's letting you figure it out so he can get out faster.
Exactly.
Well, that opened.
Just only one of them is like rocks or something. So his book is right there. It's like a little furnace thing here. This is how you get back to like Island 5. Well, actually, this was successful then, because we were able to get to Gen's library. Or
That's true.
laboratory, whatever it is.
And you already had the trap book as well, right?
Yep. I need to access that one drawbridge thing though. So I need to lower it. I need to go all the way back to the first island. They don't make it easy.
Sure don't.
This is major progress though.
I mean, yeah. You just opened up the gateway to get into the main antagonist.
Yeah, so the main thing I'm looking for is access to the final marble puzzle. That's all I need to do. Why do I need the marble puzzle?
You probably have like something. You get probably get something from it, right?
I think so. I'm trying to remember. Because, I mean, I can go to Gen's place, I can capture him, I can get Catherine. Oh, the marble puzzle is Prison Island, I think. Like, leads to it. Possibly. Alright. Let's go.
Oh no.
Ever renewed respect for how far they got with Myst 3 Exile. Like, it's a lot more, like, acceptable. More easy for somebody to get
What
into this.
system was that for?
It was for PC a long time ago. Then they
Okay.
released it for Xbox, I believe, or PlayStation, or both. I think it was both. Okay, so when I come out here, I don't see any change though. What's going on? What the heck? How come nothing's working now?
Did you turn off the power?
I don't know. Hmm. Okay, I'm totally confused. I guess we'll go back and see if it actually worked. Alright, I'll go back, I guess. Who knows? Oh, you can actually skip that? You just press escape and you can skip it.
That's pretty good.
That's much better. Such a pain in the butt. Don't tell me that thing's still not correct. It's still not correct. There's a lever right here that I never saw.
Every time you go into a room, you see even more things you've never seen before.
Shippo.
What's up?
So I never saw this lever. And what I did is
That
I just turned off the power to the bridges.
that lever is so like it just doesn't look like a lever. It looks like it's part of the scenery there.
Exactly. And what I did is I went back and I turned off the power. So I need to go back and turn the power back on. Because I didn't see that one single freaking lever that blends into the background. Pure insanity, I tell you. Oh man. I like that you can skip it so easily. Okay, we're back.
A dinosaur story?
The dinosaur story. See, what tells me that the power is not on is if I do this and nothing happens. Power is on. Thanks, game, for proving me wrong. I'm hating.
Do that.
I'm hating you, game, more and more by the second. So it feels like the first one had certain like puzzles that are like somewhat different, except for the sound ones. This one is just like the puzzle of switches and buttons. Does that mean it's on or off?
There should be some kind of indicator. The fact there isn't is kind of annoying.
It's something to do with the sound. And I'm assuming that if the sound is, you know, like this, if I do this, the steam just escapes through the top. See? There's no way that means it's powered on. So I'm assuming this means powered on. Don't you freaking say otherwise, game. See, what I think it is I think there's two bridges in here that do this. And I think those are two power switches to power each one of them. I think that's what it means. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever. Alright, let's go. Ta-da! Zoom!
Zoom!
Meow. Go down. Yes! Thank you. About to have a conniption. So here is the, if I extend this, now I'm back to where the other first part was that I was messing with.
Oh, good. Sort of like a shortcut.
Yes, which is actually a required thing because I have to raise this one. That is actually what leads to the marble puzzle, I believe. What's out here? Oh. How do I... There's a button. Oh, I'm back to the first island. I'm back to the first island.
Back to where it all started.
I wonder where the closest marble dome is. Do you think the closest one that I actually solved was on the second island? Or the third one?
They're all behind like all kinds of crazy puzzles. It's hard to really say. Like even if it looks like it's close, it might not be as close as you think.
Hmm. Oh, well, well, there was the elevator that was through the fish's mouth in the second one. That was one that I solved for sure. Look at this. So I can get up here now. Here you go. This is a reset button.
Reset button?
Yeah. There you go.
Is this the marbles?
This is the puzzle of terror.
Oh my goodness.
Yep,
What on earth? There's so many spaces.
exactly. So, where does
Oh,
it go? And which orb does this actually belong to? And the entire map of Riven. And guess what? Yellow is never used. Don't use it.
yeah, I can see why the grandfather would want you to help him.
Yeah, grandfather's like, I have never
Yeah, I
freaking
don't have
figured this
time for
out.
this.
Whoops, I accidentally closed
As soon as he saw the marble puzzle, he was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna stay here forever.
it. Yeah, he's like, never mind, I'm gonna rule over the villagers.
I've had a good day.
But anyways, where you saw the fish is how you get the color of the orbs themselves. You have to match the eyeball with the orb. And then,
Oh my goodness, so specific.
yep. And then you also have to go to the third island or fourth island where you
Do
raise the
they expect
water.
like who are they making this game for? They have to do the fish things, the animal things, and like who are they making this game for? Like they couldn't be children. Children would never pay attention that far.
No, this was for people that wanted a puzzle challenge.
Certainly.
I like that on Myst Exile. They like made it more acceptable somewhat. You can actually get into it. This is like way out there. You'd probably just look at this and be like, nah, fuck this. A lot of people don't beat original Myst and then don't beat Riven for this reason.
Well, does seem to be a reason.
Alright, so we're going up. The only thing I didn't see was on the fourth or fifth island, I can't remember what it was. When you backtrack, you see a guy and he runs off. That was like the one thing I didn't see.
Really?
Yeah, it was fine though. Don't need it. Shippo's Mystery Dungeon.